I be getting to the money. Everybody mad. I think I'm getting too much money. Everybody mad.
What's up, Wealth Babe? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. On this channel, we do discuss all things wealth. So if you're interested in wealth building content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and also click the bell to turn on post notifications so that you don't miss out on any of those future videos. In today's video, I do want to talk about the new features under Cash App investing. So let's go ahead and hop right into the video. So every now and again, when I am wanting to either purchase additional fractional shares using Cash App or just to review my portfolio to see how my stocks or ETFs are performing, I'll go ahead and navigate to the app and explore. When I'm in there, I'll notice a few changes about the app, and what's interesting is that Cash App won't even let you know what they've changed about the app, so they don't send any notifications or any emails regarding these updates. So I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and talk about the two new features that I have discovered while exploring around in Cash App investing. So the two new features are, the first is the lifetime performance updates page, and then also the sectors updates. So let's go ahead and talk about sectors first, and then we can go ahead and get into the lifetime performance page. So when you go to search the name of a company, right, I'll click that. You'll notice that before you even type in the company's name or the ticker symbol, you would do that by clicking on this search bar here. And before you type in anything though, you'll see that Cash App has these new tiles, and each of these tiles has a different color and label indicating the sector or type of investment. So these tiles will assist with browsing when you're in Cash App. I believe before these tiles, this page would either show a list of companies, or I'm thinking that it was blank. My memory isn't serving me correctly right now, but prior to this update, of course, this page didn't have these tiles along with the labels of each. So now I think that your search process can be a little easier when you are searching for the types of stocks or ETFs that you may be interested in. So if I scroll down, I won't name them all, but you'll see that here we have energy, and then we have shopping, and then we have transportation. So let me go back. And I don't know if Cash App will update further and include additional ones, but maybe these 10 or so just covers what they felt was necessary. So interestingly, I'll say that one company won't always be listed under just one of these tiles. So I'll give you an example. If I go down to the technology sector, I'll click on this and you'll see that a bunch of technology companies that have IPOs are on this list. So I'm going to click Netflix, and when I click Netflix, if I scroll down to the featured in section, you'll see that Netflix is featured in media and entertainment and also technology. So again, not every stock or ETF will just be listed in one of the previous pages sectors. So you may find that one or more may be listed for each of these. So moving on, we're now going to take a look at the lifetime performance page. And I just moved the ring light, so if you saw the screen move, that's me. My foot just kicked it. So I am going to screen record again like I always do so that I can show you guys. And you'll do that by, you'll get to the navigation, you'll get to the lifetime performance page by clicking this X here, which will take you back to your screen on how your portfolio is doing and other updates about your investments. So under the My Investment section, you're going to click this ellipse. So if I click this ellipse near My Investments, you'll see that it will take you directly to the lifetime performance page. And on this page, there are 4 different topics. So the first being current investments, the second being sales, the third being all-time totals, and the last being other. What's also interesting is that for each of these line items, you'll also be able to click this little eye icon next to each of the line items, which will tell you more about each of these items. So I'm just gonna scroll through. I think my favorite one is the dividends because it will show you at least for what you've done in Cash App, obviously, how much money was paid out to you with your investments. And for me, that was 50 cents. So if I click on this I, this dividends read will say an optional periodic distribution from a company's earnings to its shareholders. This is the amount of dividends that you have received. So these little eye icons are very helpful. If I scroll back to the top, you'll see that for current investments, I currently have $300.01, and my unrealized gain is $32.74, and then that percentage of unrealized gains would be 10.91%, so almost 11%. For sales, I will say that my the money that I made back, so the value at sale was $8.74, and for me right now this is only encompassing of one sale. I don't sell a lot, I'm not a trader, so for me this is just that one sale that I made. But obviously if you make more than one sale within the Cash App, then this section will be encompassing of all of those sales that you've made. So back to the value at sale. So I made just $8.74, which really I didn't make. That was just money that I got back before my investment was wiped out completely, because the value that I put into the stock market, which was for Aurora Cannabis, was $25, and you'll see that my realized gain was actually negative, which is minus $16.26, which is not really a gain, and then that percentage is 65.04%. So that means that my value went down actually, so it's not a gain. That is those two line items where it says gain, realized gain dollar, and then realized gain percentage are actually a little misleading. I feel like they should update and say loss or gain depending on what that actual number is for each of those. And then moving down to the all-time totals, so invested all time for me would be the $325.01. So if I scroll back up, that would be the $300.01 currently invested, combined with the where is it, the $25 here for value at purchase, and that is how I Cash App came up with this invested all-time number. And then the unrealized plus realized dollar amount would be the combination of the unrealized gain dollar and then the realized gain dollar, which is actually a realized loss for me. And then again, the unrealized percentages plus the realized percentages would be a combination of this unrealized gain here on the current investments and then the realized gain under the sales section. So that all times total is just a combination of what you have for your current investments and then your sales. So that's it for now, Wealth Babe. Make sure that you comment below and let me know what you think about these 2 new features that Cash App has added if you use Cash App to invest, and just let me know overall how your portfolio is doing in the comments as well, because I'm interested in that. If you didn't see it already, my portfolio is currently up by $32, which I'm pretty much excited about, especially because I got out of that stock that I didn't really care for. So my overall portfolio seems to be doing well, even though we're in these hard times, and I can definitely appreciate that. So let me know how your portfolio is doing during these times as well. As always, remember that if you're not fully, truly, and totally committed to building wealth, then chances are you won't. Mwah.